on in, come on in. Let me grab my glasses. Happy Thursday. Y'all, we are already on part 4 of a 5-part series. If you received the email or you saw a LinkedIn post or you saw it on Facebook, welcome to the party. You're not late. You are on time, okay? You are on time. Listen, just because we are already on part 4, that does not mean that you can't catch up, okay? So, shout out to those that have already sent me your word of the year. I love it. I have started reposting some of them on my Facebook page, but I want to repost them on LinkedIn. So, if you want to create a, what do you call it? A post on LinkedIn, please tag me, okay? It's just Crystal Crawford, like my full government name. Tag me on that. And a matter of fact, I will link it in my banner on YouTube and I will put it in the chat before I leave today, okay? So let's go ahead and get started. Welcome. I see some people starting to come on in. How are y'all doing? Shout out to the people that have been watching the replay and texting me. Listen, y'all are on it this year, and I really appreciate y'all for going ahead and knocking out your word of the year already. I'm excited for y'all. Some of you all have been picking words that even resonate for me in my life. And granted, I've already selected my word of the year. I'm going to tell you all tomorrow. We'll talk about that before we leave today, what tomorrow will look like. But one thing that I want you all to do is get the word out to everyone to show up here tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So let me go ahead and do a formal introduction so that those that have never met me, you saw me on LinkedIn, or you may have come across my Facebook post. Let me do a formal introduction and then we'll jump right in into the word of the year. So, greetings. My name is Crystal Gale. I am what they call the leader's secret weapon and now your favorite accountability partner. What I do is I partner with leaders just like you to help you break the cycle of overwhelm and be the wow. So, that is a tagline that I created. A lot of people have been saying, be the wow, be the wow. And, they're talking about showing up in excellence. But when I say be the wow, I'm talking about being purpose driven. I'm talking about being accountable to the things that you said that you were going to do and accountable to the people who you said that you were assigned to. Being consistent, showing up, not just one day, but all the days that you said that you were going to show up. And then finally, being well while you are doing all the things. You can't serve other people until you are well. All right. So that's what I call being the wow. So when I say be the wow, I'm talking about those 4 things: showing up in excellence, but also being purpose driven, consistent, accountable, and well. All right. So that is everything about me. If you're looking for me across social media, you can find me on all social media platforms. Literally, it's like Hey Crystal Gale, even though on YouTube it says Hey Crystal Gale TV. If you type in Hey Crystal Gale, I will pop up, okay? I promise you. One of my favorite places to be and hang out right now is LinkedIn. And then, of course, Instagram. But every once in a while, I will post on other platforms. So don't be afraid to follow to stay updated. All right, enough about me. Let's jump right in. As a recap, we have been going through 8 steps to find or discover your word of the year. And just as a recap, let's go through steps 1 through 4. 4? Yeah, steps 1 through 4, and then we'll jump in for today. So, step number 1 is that you're going to reflect on your past year. All right, before we did anything, we reflected, okay? And part of that reflection was going through either a month to month, January through December, or going through your will of life. So I have a list of things that I included in my will of life. So personal growth, career, spiritual, yes, fun and recreation. Did you actually get out last year? Relationships, listen, no words. Physical environment, health, and money. And of course, like me, I may have added added one extra category, like for business, separate that from other career goals. Or you may add something else that may not be on my wheel of life. Regardless, the key is to take time out of your busy day to reflect. All right. And the reason why we do that is because of number two. So, step number two, we're going to identify your goals and your intentions. All right. So, we can't even set goals until we reflect. That's why step number one is step number one. Okay. But step number two is actually crafting those goals and your intentions. Your goals must be SMART goals. I don't even want to go back through the acronym, okay? If you don't know what a SMART goal is, go back to day one, okay? Go back to day two, part one, part two. We will break it down for you. So, just to save time, because we like to be brief and brilliant over here, I want to make sure that we're moving on to step three. So, making sure step number two is setting your goals and being intentional. All right. My favorite part, which is step number three, is the brainstorming of your words. I gave you all a website to go and create your word cloud. Yes, you could have done this really. And I said I was going to post the poster board, but we'll do everything on Friday, which is tomorrow. Your brainstorm words. Basically, it looks like a cloud, or you could just have gotten a piece of paper and written out every single word that comes to mind as you were creating your goals. So, like last year, my goal, my word for the year was increase. Okay, and so when I did my brain storm of my words. Like I had all kinds of words on there. But at the end of the day, I ended up with one word. And so as we progress through today, you'll see how I ended up with that one word. But let me give y'all the website again. It is freewordcloudgenerator.com. Go to that website, freewordcloudgenerator.com. That's where you're going to create your free word cloud, and you're going to be able to actually like physically see those words on there, and you're going to go straight into step number four. Once you have those words on the cloud, you're going to explore the meanings of your words, okay? And thank y'all for those that are just popping in. I see y'all. Hey, good morning. You're going to explore the meaning of your words, okay? You're going to go to dictionary.com. Y'all just go to Google and type in definition. So if you type in the definition for increase, it'll pop up. Does that resonate with you? Okay. And that's really step number five. Does it reflect on your personal significance? I asked y'all three questions on yesterday. How did each word make you feel that was on your word cloud? Okay. Does each word resonate with your values right now? I want you all to sit down once you're going through your word cloud and you're defining your words. Does it evoke some emotions inside? Are you moved to take action? Those are the words we want to keep, okay? So we're going to go straight into what we are going to cover today. Y'all got it? Give me a thumbs up, like the live. I see one person already liked the live. Thank you. As y'all are coming in, y'all can like the live, but I want to make sure that we got steps 1 through 5 because we're about to go into step number 6 and 7 today, okay? And then we're going to come back for step 8. Awesome. Thank y'all for the likes. Perfect. All right. So, step number 6. This is the one for today. You're going to now narrow down your options. I only want 3 options on your sheet of paper. Okay. If you're doing it digital, I only want to see 3 words on your document. This is important. Okay. Because not only are you going to review your list and you're going to narrow it down, you're going to see which words have the strongest, okay? Have the strongest connection to your goals. Now, you can have a list of 15 words, but it is your, oh, hey, Ed, I see you from DC. I need y'all to make sure that as you're narrowing down your 3 words, that it not only resonates with you, but it is aligned with those goals that you did in step 2, okay? It gotta be. It won't make sense if you just pick a word because it's trending right now. Or you saw somebody else pick a word, you're like, that could work for my life. No, 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 no. It needs to work for Ann's life and whoever else is on the live, okay? I need you to narrow it down to 3 words that evoke the strongest emotions for you, that are the strongest and most aligned with your current goals, okay? Y'all got it? Only 3 words, your top 3. So what's step number 6? You're going to narrow down what? Your words, okay? You're going to narrow down your words. Step 6. I need you to narrow down your words. Y'all got it? All right. So step number 7. We're doing good on time. We got about 4 more minutes. Step number 7. If you don't do anything else today, I need you to go ahead and choose your word. After careful consideration, you have looked at your 3 words, your top 3. I need you to select a word by close of business today. Remember, there is no right or wrong choice. I need y'all to remember that. There is no right or wrong choice. It just has to matter to you. Somebody posted on my social media, Facebook, I think yesterday, and she actually texted me. Her word of the year was medicine, or is medicine. Now, some of y'all may be like, well, wait, what does that mean? When she broke down her definition and then she added a scripture, a biblical scripture to it, I was like, well, wait a minute. Does my word need to be medicine? Because the way she broke it down, I was like, now, okay, sis. Y'all, I am loving that y'all are being intentional for this year. So it's about, this whole exercise is about finding a word that motivates you. Not Crystal Gale, but you. Okay? So with all that being said, you have to choose a word for step 7. And matter of fact, I'm giving y'all a challenge today. Don't come back tomorrow if you don't have a word, because we're going into the first official week on Monday. I need you all to go into a new week with your word for the year. Now, this exercise is not for everybody, okay? Some people are like, I don't need to choose a word. Okay, that's you. But I'm going to come back tomorrow and show you all what happened when I chose the word increase. My mind was blown last year. I can't even explain how increase, that one word, was like it impacted every single area of my life. Now that does not mean that people weren't removed, things weren't removed, okay? But there for sure was things that were added. Things were increased. I'm just going to leave that there. But it took me being intentional last year, setting the tone at the top of the year. Was it easy? Absolutely not, y'all. Last year was a lot. But at the end of the day, that word increase, it was shown, okay? It was shown. So do yourself a favor and pick a word, okay? Now, this is not for the naysayers. This exercise is definitely not for the naysayers. This is for the people that want to step into a new year and be intentional. All right, so y'all got your homework? All right, so as a recap, we're going to go back to step number 6. Welcome everybody that's just now tuning in. It's good to see you all. Listen, for those that are watching the replay, because we typically do get a lot more replays, for those that are watching the replay, please make sure that you are dropping whatever city you're watching from, whatever country, because we got some UK folks that have been tapping in. Shout out to my UK. Listen, I did a live last week or 2 weeks ago about how the UK is calling my name. Y'all go back and watch that, okay? I have some strong ties to the UK, and yeah, another live for another day. Okay, let's go back through the last 2 steps, and then tomorrow we're going to finalize this process with your action steps, okay? So step number 6 is you're going to narrow down your options from your word cloud, okay? Narrow down your options. How many? 3. You're not going to do 2. Not going to do one, you're going to do three at this step. Narrow down your options to your top three. And then finally, you're going to choose one word. Step number 7 is you're going to choose one word. Step number 7, you're going to choose how many words? One word. And that should be your word for the year. Y'all got it? Very good. All right, friends. Well, that is steps number 1 through 7. All right, we're going to wrap up for today. But step number 8, friends, I need everyone to come in here tomorrow with your homework. Come having your one word, okay? Your one word for 2025. All right, friends, so that is all that we have for today. Thank you so much for giving me your time, your attention. I try to keep these lives under 17 minutes. That seems to be the sweet spot. But I really appreciate you all for taking time and being intentional this year about finding your word for the year. Shout out to those that have already sent me your word for the year. If you're feeling like you want to share your word to the world, go ahead and post it in the comments. I've been responding to folks as they've been writing them down. If I have not responded to you, that's on my task list today, is to respond to the folks that have responded since the last 24 hours. But just know you're on your way to a great 2025. Awesome, friends. So again, my name is Crystal Gayle. You can reach out to me on basically all social media platforms at Hey Crystal Gayle. Always remember that I'm not only the leader secret weapon, but I am now your favorite accountability partner. I look forward to seeing you all. Drop your words in the chat, but come back tomorrow, same time, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we got something amazing for tomorrow. All right, friends, we're going to close out this live. Y'all have a great day on purpose. And come back tomorrow, 9 a.m. We're going to close out in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye, friends.